Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome to our first post-Christmas Tekkit Legends Let's Build video. And yeah, it is a Let's Build. We're gonna undecorate and also fix some mistakes from previous videos. So first off, we've got this terrible tower that you can see me just tearing apart. I had no idea what I was doing when I started tearing it apart, and to be honest, I really don't like what I came up with, but you know what? I really didn't like the tower, so it's gone now, and we never have to look at it again. For the most part. I mean, some of the tower is still there, but yeah. So we're getting ready for 2016. I've got a brand new opening sequence I'm working on. I've got some new channel art that I'm testing out this week. Nothing is finalized. If you folks could leave me your opinions in the comments down below, it'd be very much appreciated. I want to have it all wrapped up by the end of this week, though, so that when we kick off the first Monday of the new year, we'll have all the new stuff done, all the new channel art. It looks very similar, like across all three of my channels, so that when you land on one of my channels, it says, hey, this is the channel name, but you'll look at it and you'll know, hey, I know that guy. He has almost the exact same looking. It doesn't matter. We'll get all into that later. Typefaces and open. Anyway, you can see here, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to top off this strange little construction. I fiddled around with this a lot and was never really satisfied with what I got, but it's a lot better than the weird tower with the square brick on top of it that we had before. So, you know what? I'm going to say that that's an improvement and be happy with it. So, you can see me here finally getting ready to chop down our Christmas trees, which were a pain. Those little ornaments are such a pain. I discovered the easiest thing to do was to just set the destruction catalyst all the way down and just destruction catalyst all of them. Then came time to get rid of the red glass, which was kind of a pain. I at first was using dirt. I was stacking dirt up and then destruction catalyst it so I could kind of get it from the side. And then eventually I realized it was just as fast to just go up, cut it out, and then just go back down with it. So I removed the red and left the white, and I was thinking I was going to leave the white and do white and blue. So I filled in the spaces, and I started putting in blue glass, which was a bit of a pain too, because every so often I'd run out of blue glass, and white would automatically start using, and I wouldn't notice. But then I realized I could just get rid of all the white glass in my inventory and not have that trouble. So there you go. Now, after looking at it for a little while, I decided, I also added some blue lamps, but after looking at it, I was like, you know what? I don't really dig this white glass. Let's just do all blue across the front. It'll look a lot better with the blue lights we got going on. And of course, Christmas may be over, but it's still wintertime, so the snow just keeps on falling, and it never stops. It's like an endless... I must live in some sort of strange tundra biome and just not realized it. Also, I got attacked by mobs a lot, which doesn't usually happen in the Let's Build videos. I had the ring of my Swiftwolf Rending Gale on. I could have turned it on to stop that, but I didn't. I eventually moved inside though, where I decided this time I was going to flatten the edges on the inside of the house and make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit smoother, versus having like a smooth outside and a weird bumpy inside. So I decided to stick with 3 block wide glass and 2 block wide marble, and that seemed to work pretty well for me. I gotta say, I am happy with the results. It does look pretty good. And this was the easiest part of the inside, because after this, I had to take down all the Christmas decorations. Both of the Christmas trees are dual Christmas trees. I had to take down the wreaths, I had to take down the garland, and then I had to take out the floor, because I completely redid it. Ever since learning that nifty trick that you can put glowstone inside of a, what are they called? Oh no, what are they? Carpenter's block? I was like, you know what? We don't even have to have lamps on the floor anymore. We can just do, like you see me doing here, we can just do the carpenter's blocks. I can add glowstone. We're set to go. Now, I originally did not plan on doing the entire floor as carpenter's blocks, because that's the same as doing the floor 3 times. You gotta put down the carpenter's blocks, you gotta add the glowstone, you gotta add the marble. I was gonna do just kind of a patchwork and only put the glowstone where it was needed, but after I got started with it, I thought, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. So I did, and you can see me going back and forth there, putting in first the glowstone and then the marble. Now, every so often you'll see me put down the marble and then put down a marble block. The reason I'm doing that is because on carpenter's blocks, not only can you put a block inside of them, you can also accidentally sometimes put a block kind of on the surface layer, which adds like a weird bump, and you have to go through and either break the block or place another block on top of it, and it makes kind of the cover block pop out. I'm sure there's a tool that does that better. I just did what I knew would work because I didn't want to just stop the video right in the middle and do a Google. And at the end of the day, we got a floor that was kind of boring looking, but also worked really well. Then it was a matter of removing lights from the roof, and I did not replace them because I don't know why, but now I like the dark roof. And folks, there it is. It's basically the same house, not a whole lot changed. Really, I just use this as an excuse to get rid of that terrible tower and replace it with one that's not quite as terrible. It's still yellow. I kept the yellow theme. I kept the yellow... looks like dehydrated urine, doesn't it? That's not actually a good thing now that I think about it. But I did keep that theme going because I kind of liked it. It reminded me of Sunshine, not the movie where Captain America and his mates go crazy when they get too close to the sun. I hear it's a good one, though. Sunshine. Watch it and tell me what you think so I don't have to waste my time watching it if it's terrible. But the guys over on the Weekly Planet podcast, well, just Mr. Sunday, really seems to like that. I don't think he's gotten... it's irrelevant. We've gone off on a strange tangent here, but this is the house. Going inside, without the Christmas decorations and everything, you realize just how empty this house is and how much work I have to do now to fill it up. We've got many episodes ahead of us of filling in this little space. I mean, look at it. It's this wide open. It's got a nice factory feel to it, but I left the fireplace because I do like it. And it does add a nice homey element, right? Like, it's not so cold and sterile when you have a nice burning fireplace. But really, the only area we've done anything is these 3 little areas over here on the side. And what's strange is these kind of got built up early on, and they're still here, and we're still using them, and we haven't really branched out beyond, well, of course, all of the access tunnels and utility tunnels and things like that. Those have been branched out into in a very big way. But for this area here now, it's pretty much empty in the main room. What do you guys think I should put in there? What kind of things should go in here? I don't want it to be messy. I like the idea of this being the sort of nice area. So if you have any suggestions for some nice tidy things we could do in here, do let me know. I would love to hear it. And also let me know what you think of the new opening and all of those things moving forward. If you could go to the channel, check out the avatar and stuff, that'd be great too. Till next time, folks, thanks for watching. Bye.